being a maritimer means more than just living by the ocean or by the water. It's kind of a way of life. And there's one knot that you really should know if you want to be a maritimer, if you want to be anywhere around boats or anything like that. So whether you are fishing, hauling lobster, or just tying up your pleasure boat, your speedboat or whatever you got, bowline is super handy. Now, here's the quick and dirty way to do it. Let's say this end of the rope over here is the boat that's attached to the boat. So we're going to come to the other end, right? And we want to tie up to the dock, okay? Actually, I'm going to show you 3 different ways or 3 reasons why you may want to use this knot. So the first way is if you have a post that you want to tie to, you want to attach it to, okay? Maybe there's a post sitting vertically like this by the dock and you want to tie up to that, all right? So what you're going to do is from the end here, you're going to put a loop in it. Now the part that goes on top, you can do the loop 2 different ways. The part that goes on top is going to be the part that's basically the end of the rope. And this is where you're going to form your loop. That's going to be your loop here, okay? So what you do with this loop formed, take the top part and you're going to wrap it around this post, okay, that you want to tie to. And with this end, you're going to come up through the bottom of this loop, okay? You're going to wrap around this part that goes back to the boat and then back down through the loop, all right? And then you grab both of these ends and this end and you pull, okay? And you can tighten it up a couple different ways. There you go. That's a bowline, all right? They are very easy to untie because all you have to do is you can flip it around the back like this, bend this rope here, and then this, you just push it like that, and that loosens it right up. And you can now pull this out and pull this out and untie. All right, so let me put that back in. Let's make it a little bigger loop. Okay, I'm going to tie it again. So, and not on this, let's get rid of that. Let's put another loop in here. So we're going to go, again, this is the end. So put our loop with the end on top. Take this end, and here's where an old metaphor comes in. This is how I was taught it when I was a kid in sailing school. This is the rabbit. This is the rabbit hole. This back to the boat is a tree, okay? The rabbit comes up through the hole. He goes around his tree and then back down into the hole, okay? Bowline, a little bit loose. There's your bowline. Now, another reason why you might want to use this is, let's say you want to tie up to another rope, okay? Maybe there's another rope that you want to tie up to. Here's another rope, all right? What you do is 2 bowlines, all right? So we've already got a loop here. Let's take this rope and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put our loop here like this. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm putting this end with a loop on top through that other loop, come up through this hole, go around, and then back down through that hole like that. All right, and then pull it tight. There is your bowline. Now you have 2 bowlines and 2 ropes are attached together. All right, let's untie this. Third reason, or third way, let's say you're coming up to the dock, but you don't have a post, but there's like a ring, okay, or like a ring on the dock, like this, all right? Let's put this over here. Let's say that's the edge of the dock. Let's come with our rope. Same thing, we're going to make our loop, okay? We're going to go through here, and it doesn't matter which way we go through, down from the top or up from the bottom, doesn't matter. Then we are going to go up through the bottom here, and around, and back through. We are now attached to the dock, okay? Now, one other thing I wanted to show you is when you are coming up through this loop in the rope, notice how I was always going around this way. I don't have to. You can go around this tree, this loop here, the other way, and go back down if you want. It does not matter which direction you go in. This way, the leftover piece is basically on the inside of the loop, or the other way, it was on the outside. Let's undo that, go around this way, and in, tighten. See, now the end is on the outside. Okay, so if you're ever on a boat with me and I say, oh, can you run up to the bow and tie us onto the dock? You're going to grab this end of the rope, you're going to jump on the dock, and then you're going to tie it for me, like this. One last time. Again, doesn't matter which way you go around. Loop, up through the bottom, around, back in. Oh! That is how you tie a bowline. Now you're a Maritimer. Practice. Let me know how it goes. If you're new to my channel, my name is Rob. Thanks for stopping in. It was nice to meet you. And if you're returning, then welcome back. And surprise, this video was completely different than the other videos that I make. All right, honorary Maritimers, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.